If you are not a US citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a US citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go.
You wanna come to Europe, huh? Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I wanna work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe.
If you're well-to-do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America.
I dedicate this video to all my African brothers in Africa who are chefs. And I have a message for you. All of ya. You wanna come to Europe, huh? Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! I get so many questions. Chef, I wanna work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a bitch in Europe. Life is not what you think it is in Europe. And your brothers and sisters that are here now will not tell you that because they're already ashamed. Okay? They're already ashamed. So they come home to you, they say, oh, life is fantastic! It's not. I lived 14 years in Tanzania. 14 years. Life is better. There's so much opportunity in Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. All my brothers and sisters there, trust me, if you work hard, you graft hard, your life is much better. You want to know what's happening here in Europe when you come here? I'll give you my breakdown, okay? My flat, my tiny flat, 1,400 euros a month. My energy bill, 250 euros a month. My gas bill, 100 euros a month. My car license, my car insurance, 45 euros. My mobile phone, 50 euros. My TV, 40 euros. My local government tax, 160 euros a month. My list goes on. At the end of the month, I spent 3,000 euros only bills. And I'm not even fucking living yet. Then I have to buy my groceries, all my shit. So I come down to 4,000 euros. And you people, you think you come here, oh, I earn 4,000 euros. No, you're not, you dumb fuck. You pay taxes and bills, and you cannot escape it. You cannot escape those bills. The system is created that way. So if you earn your 400 euros in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, Congo, you're way better off. And you have fucking freedom and a beautiful country. I want to quit in Europe. The only good thing here is my kids' education. That's it. But when that little fucker turns 18, I'm flying away back to Tanzania with the grace of God. So please stop asking me for jobs and shit from Africa. Life is not what you think it is. Suck on that. Now get the fuck back to work.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. So guys, in today's video, I want us to watch and to listen to these videos from white people. The white people, they have come out and warned Jamaicans and black people in the Caribbean and also African people about American dream. The white people, they are warning black people not to go in America or any of the Western countries because right now, these countries, it is falling down, and this country, what it has turned into, it is not safe and it is not good for the black people. So kindly guys, watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
Why is nobody talking about this? Ever since I came to Africa, many Africans have come to me and said they will pay me thousands of dollars for me to help them to go to Europe. I haven't helped a single person, and I'm not going to do that. Ask yourself, why, if Europe is so fantastic, why am I then in Africa? Does that make sense? If my own place is so fantastic, why would I be here? Now, you are ready to pay me thousands of dollars for you to go and work hard in Europe, for you to help Europe get back on track. Why won't you stay in Africa and make Africa get on track? It doesn't make sense. You're an African. So why don't you want to help your own continent to grow and prosper? But you want to go to my continent and make that prosper. It doesn't make sense. If you have thousands of dollars that you want to give me for me to help you to go there, spend those thousands of dollars to set up a business here in Africa. And if you need help with that one, I'm willing to help you. But I will never help you to go to Europe and suffer.
If you are not a U.S. citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here and you're not a U.S. citizen, I don't care what kind of documentation you have, and I don't care how long you're staying, whether it's for a week or years, go. If you can go, go. And I know this is what they want, and I hate it because I love to be like, resist. But ending up in an ICE detention facility is not an act of resistance. And it does not matter if you are white passing. It does not matter how smart you are or what you're contributing, or if you're just visiting and you're a tourist. Don't. It's not safe here. We're not safe. They are detaining U.S. citizens. They are detaining tourists. There was a 28-year-old backpacker, a young woman, who is now in an ICE detention facility. It does not matter. If you're leaving and I can come with you, I would love that. Let me know how to do that. I have a master's degree and I'm a very nice person. I'll be very good to your country. But this ain't the place. Get out while you can. And do not send your kids here as foreign exchange students. Do not send them on a student visa. Do not think you're going to come over here and do some kind of medical residency or scientific research. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't marry somebody from here. Don't do it. We're not safe. We're not a good country. We're under authoritarian rule at this point. So, sorry about that.
At this point, we would think that the entire world is well aware of what's happening here in the United States of America. And we would think that knowing that, having that information, access to that information of what is going down, people would not travel here. I continue to see posts, videos of people sharing that they're planning to vacation here during the summer from overseas. And I'm just, I don't know how to get through to you not to do that. We are in a very bad situation here right now. American citizens are being picked up and detained by ICE for no reason. Immigrants are being stripped away from their families in brutal ways and taken out of the country in some cases. The state senates and houses are rushing all kinds of bills through to create new laws that really hurt people, especially women and children, honestly. The federal Senate and House are in the fastest pace that I've ever seen to get as many things through that can destroy America as possible. Here's the kicker. MAGA's still sleeping. MAGA still does not see or is unwilling to see what's actually happening. Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, which is food stamps, big cuts. And you can tell them that to their face. You can show them the evidence. You can show them video clips. You can talk until there's just nothing else you can possibly say, and they will not hear you. They are so devoted to their leader. I have noticed going back to the idea of people from other countries traveling here, I have noticed a definite trend in an increase in the trend of the right hating anyone who is foreign, in their opinion, even if that person is an American citizen. There are videos going around where you have white people driving past a home where perhaps a Mexican flag is being flown because they're proud of their history. They're proud of where their genes come from, where they're from. This person will drive by and tell them it's illegal for them to fly that flag. Get out of the country. It's hateful, it's hurtful, it's dangerous. And I could easily see that type of behavior turn on visitors from other countries. Because I can tell you, at least where I'm at here in Tennessee, you'll definitely get a "where you from?" And they say it just like that. When I moved here from California originally, that happened to me 4 times. The first time I was shocked as shit. I'm like, wait, what? Because in California, we're very welcoming people. We're like, oh my gosh, tell me about where you came from. Oh, we love it. We love your accent. We love this. Very positive, very upbeat, very welcoming. It's not like that here at all. The second time, I was still shocked as shit. The third time, I was starting to get pretty annoyed, and I'm pretty easygoing. The fourth time, I lit it up. Where are you from that makes you think that you're in any position to ask me where I'm from? Where are you from? Yeah, and it got very ugly. I won't do that here, though, but it got ugly. And it hasn't happened to me since. But could you imagine you come over here from overseas with your family, and some American walks up to you with a big attitude and says, "Where are you from?" And in the climate that we're living in right now, I have no problem at all seeing that escalating into something very ugly potentially. And that worries me, friends. That really worries me. And that's just on, if we talk about just the people here, okay? Some of the people here. If we stay focused on what is happening at the state level and the federal level, it is not friendly towards you. Just like it's not friendly towards me, quite frankly. It's not friendly towards you. If I were in Ireland, I was Irish, there is no way in hell I'd come here right now, no matter what. Because I would not feel safe. I would not trust that my family would be safe. I would not I wouldn't trust that we'd all make it back to Ireland safely and together. You might think I'm exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. That is what we're dealing with here right now. It is a shit show. And I'm not going to cry on this video. I've cried on a lot of videos. My disappointment and my disgust in what is going on here. My heartbreak over how our administration is treating the rest of the world. My fear of how I might be treated if I ever have the opportunity. I don't know, are we ever going to be allowed to leave? I don't know. But if I ever have the opportunity to go see my friend in Italy. How am I going to be treated? Are they going to say, where are you from? And the second I say America, they're going to feel kind of icky about me? I wouldn't blame them at this point. I mean, all of this is in motion, right? So what are we going to do? Don't travel here. Not now. It's not safe. Please, please, please.
People in West Africa are starting to live better than people in the Western world. Now, I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about if you're well-to-do, if you're doing pretty good in your life, it's better to be doing really well in Africa than it is to be in America. Now, I'm currently in America, and it's like a little bit of a culture shock coming back from Africa, because when you come here, you're around people who, on paper, they're very successful, rich, and all that. But all these people are drowning in debt. They got a nice car, but they don't own it. They've got a lease on it. They may say that they own a house, but they kind of do, but they have a huge mortgage on it. But in Africa, people own everything outright. And what does this lead to, like, in day-to-day life? Well, when you know someone who's well-to-do in Africa, they're a lot more relaxed. They feel like they can go on trips with you. They're a lot more generous. People here, even though they may have a lot of money on paper in America, the second they let their foot off the gas, the second they stop hustling, those bills will catch up on them really quick. And it shows, like, kind of why I feel West Africa is the future, because here people are putting up an appearance of being rich, well-to-do, but it's fueled by debt, and it's fueled by them working 2 jobs. Husband and wife are both working high-paying jobs, 50 hours a week each, and doing all of that to just create this facade. Whereas in West Africa, once these guys have made it, they're living good lives. They're having that balance in life, and they're not killing themselves. So I think long-term, who am I betting on? I'm betting on the lifestyle of West Africa.
I've lived in 5 different countries in Africa. I've lived in Malawi, Botswana, Zambia, Morocco, and Nigeria. I've also traveled extensively in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and Egypt. Never once in all my years of living or traveling on the African continent have I been mistreated in any way because of my ethnicity, because of my skin color. And this is in spite of the fact that I come from a country who are guilty for some of the worst colonial crimes ever inflicted throughout human history. That's right, I was born in Great Britain.
So guys, I hope you have watched and listened to that video from white people coming out and warning black people in the Caribbean and also African people about America. He's warning them not to go in America because of what America it has turned to. For me, I can tell you that right now it is not safe for us black people to be in America, especially in this time of Donald Trump. So many things it has changed in America, and also right now America it is falling down. I've been telling you that it is now the end of Babylon. America it is falling down, and people also, even the white people, they have started to move out of America because Donald Trump, since he came to power, we saw what happened. Donald Trump, he made the life of the black people more difficult in the United States, and also with his policy, he came out and said that he's going to deport majority of the black immigrant people who they are in the United States. So because of that, we have been seeing how the black people, they have been being deported back to their country, especially for those who were illegal in America. And also because of them being deported, we have seen how the farmers, the white farmers, how they have been complaining because the people who were deported, they are the ones who are helping them in the farm. So life it has already started to change in America, whereby life it has become more difficult for those people who are helping the white people, the illegal immigrant people. They have now been deported, and life it has changed in America. So we have even saw some of the videos from the white people coming out crying. You can imagine the white people, they have come out crying saying that they cannot even afford basic necessities. Right now, some of the black people, some of the white people, they are losing their jobs. Majority of them, they are losing their jobs. Majority of them, they cannot even pay hospital bills. Majority of them, they cannot afford even to pay transport to go to the work. So they have decided just to stay at home because life in America, it has really changed. So when this life it is keep on changing in America, it is also affecting the black people who are there and also the black people who they really want to come in America. You have heard from that white man who has come out and said that you black people stop going in America. Right now, America, it is not the dream that you have in with America. Just cancel that dream, because right now it is really very difficult for you to achieve your dream in America. So you better not go to America. You better stay in your own country. And for me, I keep on telling you that for those black people who they really want to go in America, you should know that America, it is like a slavery plantation farm. Yeah, I agree with you that in America there's a lot of opportunity. Yeah, America there's a lot of opportunity. The things that you can achieve in America with a short period, it will take you years to achieve while you are in your own country, in the black countries. Yeah, that it is true. So right now, America, it has changed. There's more opportunity, but things have changed in America. And also right now, America, I've tell you that it is like a slavery plantation farm. For you to have that good house, you will work for it. For you to have that a good car, a beautiful family, you will work for it. And also it might take you to have 3 or 4 jobs just to work so that you can maintain your car, so that you can still pay the mortgage of your house. So it might even take you like to have 4, even 5 jobs, you can imagine, so that you can sustain your life in America. And also in America, if you are not if you have no plans in America, you will end up working in America and even dying while you are still working in America. So this white man is coming out and telling us exactly the true color of America, and he's warning us black people to stop going there. I've been telling you that right now America, it is for the rich people. Right now, America, it is for the millionaires and the billionaires, because how things it is in America, the billionaires are the ones who are in the government. You can see Donald Trump is a billionaire. We have seen Elon Musk. We can see Mark Zuckerberg. All of these people, they are billionaires, and they are the ones who are running the government of America. So these people, they are making the life of the billionaire people so easily. They are forgetting the life of the poor people in America. And that's why majority of American people also, they are moving out of their country. Yeah, because of how life it has, because of high cost of living, because of how life it has changed in America. So seeing the white people coming out and warning us black people not to go in America, for me, it's like they are opening eyes also for the black people. And also they are sending a message to the black people and also to the black leader. It is now right time for our black leaders also to create more jobs in our own country. It is now the right time for our black leaders also to make sure that there is more development in our own country. We need also to make our African country to be one of the first world country, because I believe we are having resources. Africans, we are having resources. Our resources is the one which it is building these Western countries. Our minerals, it is the one which it is creating more jobs to their children. So we need to start using our resources to develop our country. We need to start using our minerals to develop our country. I know majority of us black people, we are still having the dream of United States. Majority of black people in the Caribbean, majority of Jamaicans, majority of African people, they always struggle to fight for the American visa, for the Western countries visa. You can imagine these people, they are fighting, and how it is very hard to find American or Western countries visa. So right now we need to see majority of people not trying to look for that visa, because right now things have changed in America, and we need to stop with this kind of America dream. we need to work in our country, we need to develop our country, and we are calling all black people wherever they are in this Western country to return back home and also build their own country. We are having the black people who are expert engineers who they can come back home and help us develop our country. We need for those black people who they have already who they were working in these Western countries, we need them to come back home, and also we need them to come with that experience and teach us, the black people who they are in that country, with the experience that they have come with, so that we can help each other and develop our country. So kindly guys, thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.